He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Give to the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee...
And he can't hold on to the ball.
Yes, he can.
In this big game.
Yes, you can.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense.
Kick that shit out of bounds.
Side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, complete. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
Yes.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Now the pitch.
Yeah, stiff arm his shit.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And it's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense. But now they got a manageable situation.
Yes, sir. Way to keep them legs moving.
Will move the sticks.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Oh, my God, bro, again.
Fires into traffic.
Again, motherfucker got bumped.
He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Oh, my God, again. It's the same shit that happened with FSU, except it was his play that bumped it to me last time.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. The sure hands, it's Westbrook. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. feet in the end zone, looking to
Why
fire.
did it fucking pull me in?
It's complete on the right side.
It pulled me in, bro. I was gonna be
But
there.
he has this offense rolling with a first
This
down.
game be so dumb with
And
that.
a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive.
So
He saw
dumb
his
with that.
matchup, he went for it, he attacked it,
Moved
got the
me.
positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss
Come
it.
on, where we at, defense?
Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end.
Come on, son.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming.
Yeah.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, come on, buddy. Pick that off.
Almost picked
He
off.
threw it
And
straight
what a
to you.
Disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening
Straight
drive.
to you.
Instead, it's fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
Straight to him. And he's ass though. My linebacker's
Calls
ass.
it in at the 25. They'll get down.
I only
and
have
put a
one
stop
linebacker.
to
It was gonna take me at least
32.
another 1 or 2 seasons
And Georgia ready to
to
go
get
back
them
work
to
on offense.
UNC status.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in
Nah,
this
yeah,
game.
he's still
If you're
gotta
gonna
catch
win
that,
it,
but
David,
he's
they've gotta
ass,
be able
so.
to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and
We
I
don't
think
even
you can
complain
serve
when
him
he
playing
dropped
safe.
them.
You can trust your
We just
guy.
say,
I think
oh.
you put the ball right back in his
Expected.
hands and let him do his thing.
Running to the left.
Why my lineman, bro? My lineman could have went straight to him.
Fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
He said, nah, let me block somebody over
Offenses
there.
want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get
Let's get
much
it.
on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Move out the way.
Trying to get to it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
You can tell this is a pass play.
You motherfucker gotta move your ass out the way, bro.
Throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Shakes off the defender. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
This offensive line better figure out a plan.
What's
for
the
this
same
deep tackle.
scheme?
He is
And what's
tough
the
to
same
block
plays
with
that you
one
run?
guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using his legs, it's John.
Come on, baby.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Oh. Nah, I know, but I'm saying, what's the same play that you run?
Fires to the wideout.
Oh, come on, 13. Hold on to the fucking ball. RPOs, run plays. Bro, a lot of people run RPOs back to back. Dude, is my kicker nice? My kicker nice? I'll kick a field goal.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash.
Nice, nice.
Knocked it right through,
Nice.
showing that big range from 48 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The delayed play?
Final score in a big
Oh, yeah, that delayed play be
matchup.
tough.
Georgia
The only way you can stop it is running man. If you run a zone, unless you're playing over there, it's hard to stop.
The Yellow Jackets always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough.
It makes it easy. If people run certain plays and run a certain scheme, even though it might be cheesy, whatever the fuck, it's easier to try to figure out how to stop it. Because you know they ain't going to do much else.
He locked up and held on to bring
And then once you start stopping it, they do other shit.
How about the defender being
That's on you to adjust.
Missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and
That's all it is. But if niggas keep running the same shit on me, I'm gonna end up stopping.
Second down, wants to throw it.
Oh, come on, jump, buddy.
Down the right side. And he's running in the open.
Come on, jump.
And he's brought down after a huge
What is going on?
Well, after that last play, you can see how
I try to attack the ball and jump. Nigga just ran.
After he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna attack this and I'm going straight to the crib.
Second down, and remember, they can
Son
pick
just
up
didn't
a
even
first
jump.
without scoring.
Probably a low awareness.
Wants to throw on second down. Looking to the end zone.
I don't care. I'll take that
They
flag.
can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy.
Nah, because they can still swat the ball, though.
You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air.
They just won't pick it.
And the referees caught it.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep.
Come on, boy.
And
Yeah, you can still swat it,
pass
so.
Caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Yeah, high pass is gonna kill, but it's harder. It's not that easy.
So good as a quarterback because the windows they
Well, I mean, everybody didn't have their real overall, and they didn't even use the real players. So everybody was ass in the beta. Everybody was ass.
Second and goal.
He's QB sneaking this, and he's gonna get stopped. He better fullback.
Off play action.
Oh, he held on to it.
Into the end zone. Touchdown Q.
Yeah. No, it's a lot harder to throw. It's a lot more inaccurate.
Getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback
But again, people didn't have the actual rating, so who knows?
Rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
I'll tell you what, though, the run blocking did feel better.
After punching it in for the touchdown.
Nah, I don't think it'll be too
Out
bad.
of the end zone. Didn't find any
I think it's definitely going to be better than this one.
and he'll be stopped at the 17.
I think they made a lot of improvements.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see.
Oh, look out, there he goes.
Damn, first of all, he spun the wrong way.
They've got it on the 46.
This defense really
He spun the wrong way.
And they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football
I shouldn't have ran fast. I should have waited for him to get
Moving
blocked,
forward,
and then I should have
they've
took
got to
off.
know if this guy has the ball because he is dangerous in space.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe.
Uh-oh, they
Second
arguing
and
in the
7.
chat.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Wide out in motion. The toss to the outside.
Yeah, 32.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the Dogs do.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got his man.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Let's get it.
Second down coming up. Timeout.
He saw a pistol. He said, hold up.
As they'll make some adjustments.
You going to put more people on the line?
They'll line up for a second down play.
Yeah, make it easy. Make it easy.
They'll go to the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he
First of all, I don't know why he handed it off to the left side when the run was supposed to be to the right.
Little runs just keep you on your heels.
And if it would have been to the right, I would have went to the outside. Outside was wide open.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw.
Good gap.
Finds a spot in the middle.
Good gap.
Quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in.
I went away from this 2 running backs because I don't really have the backs for it. I went away from this for a long time. For like the last 2 seasons, I haven't really used this. But we got to go back to what worked. We got to go back to what was working for us.
On first down every time, 2nd and 6.
This shit was killing people.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Go back to the basics. Back to the basics. You missed your block. 50-fucking-3.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to
Yeah, I just went away with it. I tried to use a lot of other shit, which wasn't bad. But we was killing people with this dual back. I really don't have the backs for it, especially with this team, but
trying play action.
Lame, bro.
And
lame.
This is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know.
Bro, come on. How much am I going to turn that shit?
And it's no good. He missed it.
Missed a fucking field goal, man. Right there, point blank range.
Still needing a touchdown to take the lead. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Bro.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit.
That is the most annoying shit, like, because it doesn't go to the arrow. I don't even know why they have the arrow. Like, the arrow don't even mean nothing.
Last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got rid of it quickly.
This shit don't mean nothing, bro. They might as well just let you do like the right stick and flick it up and down, how they had it in the old Madden.
3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end.
Yes, bro, that's how you make a play, 10.
Takes it the other way.
That's how you make a play.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs,
good play.
Get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to turn the corner on the right.
Come on, 32. Come on, 32.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone.
There you go.
Touchdown, Georgia.
He was sitting in that middle.
To tack one more onto that lead.
It's okay that you missed 132. It's okay.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Big hit. All right.
Any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline
missed the
there,
tackle.
just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page,
I tried to drill him
to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
To the air on first
Why
down.
is it pulling me, bro? This shit
fires to the left side.
This shit is pulling my players.
Goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And the
Like this shit do not want me to play defense.
We want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep runs.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
Yeah, we cream pie that motherfucker.
Unloads to the wide.
Bro, why is my guy not jumping?
Juice on that one as he
They won't jump when I push triangle.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side.
That's a takeaway.
Everybody, they dug their
Why are you not jumping?
Able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Syracuse will be forced to
This
punt.
shit's not even letting me control my defenders. It's crazy. Uh-oh.
That's one that can
He shanked it.
your confidence. That is
He shanked it.
horrible.
He shanked it.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David,
Right here, that's the play you talking about.
Man. And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams
On the ball, that's that play you was talking about.
Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
The offense will have to use
Where
its first time
we
out
gonna
of the
get
half.
him?
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Yeah.
He's looking for a man.
If anybody gonna come,
down.
let him come. Oh, shitty ball.
And
Shitty ball. Way overthrown. Way
really
overthrown.
nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play.
Way
seeing
overthrown.
it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Come on, son.
This will likely be the last play of the half.
Fucking overthrowing the shit out the ball.
The inside handoff. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Westbrook. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Syracuse
All right, wait. This is gonna be a way better half, bro.
Tight game.
We kind of understand what he's doing.
What type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal.
Back.
Like, I get the first
Thank
chance
you.
to
Thank you. Thank you. Finally, let me jump. This is going to be a way better half.
Fetch on these passes, channeling their inner Scott Warner, Champ Bailey, or Keely Ringo, and making plays.
Just ball hawking, making plays. And again, when you pressure the quarterback, and the Dogs do that as well as anybody, you pressure the quarterback, force that ball out in the secondary, playing great coverage, making big-time plays in the back end.
He's got his man. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient.
Right there,
manipulate
blocking
that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
There you go.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They're going to ride this running back.
That's right, 32.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down.
Woo!
And he cruises his way to the house.
That boy 32 breaking tackles. There you go. We said we're gonna ride him.
You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
Yeah, we already kind of got him on defense.
So a chance to answer here.
We shouldn't have even gave up 7.
No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together.
Wow, what a throw.
Brings it in down the left side.
What a throw, getting hit, rolling out to the left.
But not before
It's
he gets
crazy.
it up for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game
in
one
they
single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Bro, come on, dude.
Open runway ahead.
How many times you gonna let him just throw contested and just get away untouched?
Have the first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Quarterback will audible. Trying to barge their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss.
Woo!
Nice job by this defense.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They tried to throw it in last time and didn't get it. Still needing 2 yards on 3rd and goal.
I know that. I know that.
And
I know that.
His 3rd pick of the day.
I know that anywhere. I know that anywhere. I know what's coming.
30.
Come on, boy.
10. Touchdown Bulldogs.
I know that anywhere.
How about that D coming up with a play like that? These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This boy 10 pick off all the RPOs for us.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
GG's in the chat.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Middle Tennessee is down.
This is always
under center has shown some moxie.
Coach Glocks, man. Coach Glocks always be having a good second half or a more competitive second half. It's always the first half. We always coach slow. We coach it too slow.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Keep making us a second half team.
It's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
On second down, he's looking downfield.
I try to switch stick.
He'll try to do it himself.
Try to switch stick. It just made me hit stick.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
right down the middle.
Great D.
Ball put it up for grabs, and
Great
I thought
D.
he
I forgot
had it,
my
but
linebacker.
somehow it
Yes.
slithered through his fingers.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. He's going to pass.
Oh, my God.
Fires to the tight end.
There's just something about
nowhere.
Something about it that we just can't get the ball.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Line getting set on second down.
You doing it again?
Looking to throw it again. He fires one deep down the right.
Oh, my God. Pick the ball off. God damn.
Complete. That would have been a huge gain if he could
Two
have
picks.
held on.
My guys didn't jump. And then that's another pick where he just dropped. User pick two.
Is going to have to throw.
You try to user it.
It's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting.
Why can't I
They're going to
move?
throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback.
If you could just go back that last play.
Third and long,
I tried to move
everybody is
in
pinning
as soon as
their
the ball
ears
was
back
snapped.
and coming
I was
after the
stuck.
quarterback. You try
I'm just
to
not
throw
able to
screens
move my
behind
players.
those.
I don't know
Sometimes
why.
they're very successful, but this time
I don't know
defense
why.
played it
It's getting
great
so
and the play
annoying.
went nowhere.
Getting so
Trailing by
annoying.
multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll
Look, I
try
can't
to throw
move.
and
I
pick
can't
up the
move.
First down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Let's go.
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert.
They're just
They'll
keeping me
give up
stuck on the
football.
person out there.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense.
Yeah, it
knows
has to be.
He's going to run the football. He's
It has
willing
to be
run the
because
football, not just drop back and pass.
it's
Make him
crazy.
Run game. You gotta
I just can't move.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
It takes me like 3 seconds after the snap until I'm able to start moving my player.
He's looking to throw.
That's a flag.
Fires to the wide
That's a
out.
flag.
And incomplete on the
Of course,
deep
we don't
ball.
get those. We don't get
That is
those
just
flags.
the worst feeling as a wide receiver because you're way downfield, you're ready for the big play, but you're just unable to connect. I'm sure
I
he's
know
thinking
that's
on the
illegal
sideline,
contact.
asking for another deep shot opportunity.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll leave it with him. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Way to get it, boy.
He has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody
That boy 32
cover him. So
being a fucking
quarterback
workhorse.
scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
I know I'm definitely going to get him here. I'm going to get him.
On first down, it's 2nd and 3.
Whoever he is, he's definitely biting on that. Never mind. He didn't even move. He didn't even move. What a shitty ball, bro.
And it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back.
Oh, my God. He didn't lead him.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going
He didn't
to
even
forget.
move,
His
bro.
First interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes.
What a shitty ball. Lead him. Oh, my God, bro. Lead him. Oh, my goodness, dude.
Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially
the defense has bailed us out.
Down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know the defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man.
Come on, 11. You're supposed to be in position to pick that off.
After the misfire, now on second down. Motion from the offense. On second down, wants to throw. And it'll be incomplete.
34 is
this
ass.
Is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust.
Sophomore
able to wreak some havoc.
There you go, 99.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers.
No, we haven't. Not yet.
Got speed.
Not yet. We ain't recruit shit.
Guys out of high school, and they
Year
are
one.
just eating right now.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Dying. Oh, my God.
You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
We just can't connect.
The first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
This time it's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
There we go.
It's caught. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
Snuck that in.
First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's Johns.
32 needs some speed. He needs a speed boost. That boy big, but he's slow.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Coming out.
Oh, X.
And he was hit just as he released it.
I should have lobbed it.
To the turf.
I should have lobbed it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Throw it, bro. Try to throw it earlier. Good shit. Try to throw it earlier. Try to press it twice.
And the beatdown has ensued. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
No, not yet. Our offense ain't it. Our defense could rock. Our defense still be a little shit sometimes because these boys do not make plays on the ball.
And the return man has
but they not there yet. I would need it, like I said, I would need another season or 2
The Orange have the ball back and
to make the Dogs the dogs.
That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Right now, the Dogs is growling. They don't bark yet. They're growling.
So you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end.
Yeah.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country.
He has been under duress.
Having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game.
Oh, what a fuck. He threw that between everybody.
Under pressure, taking a sack there.
I give him that. Great ball. Defense was in. We was in position. He just threw a perfect ball in between everybody. Not going playing. Yeah, one.
Off for the 4th time today. Got some room to run. Touchdown, dog.
Defense.
What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
No, they're not back. Come on.
He'll bring it out.
We're just beating up on Syracuse. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. If they were playing like this since the first half, then maybe.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Well, the good news is
I had a
pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate.
I needed to do too much
but guess what?
for them to start playing like this.
Got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Quick strike complete. Smashes through. He will step out of bounds, but not before.
Let me hit him with something like this. Let me hit him with something like this.
Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback checking the play. Comes out throwing on first down.
Me. Yes.
And that makes 5 interceptions
yes.
in this one. The nightmare is alive. Bringing it back.
Defense is playing offense.
The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They've built a little.
The defense is playing offense right now.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Chill, Chad. They're not back yet. They're not back.
Out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much.
If I could have took my running backs and my receivers from UNC and brought them here, and my cornerback, then we would have been back. Boom!
It was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took
it's a thought lead now. Oh yeah, this game was over. This game was over when I hit 30 points.
About throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I was not gonna let him back.
One in my life, but yes, I do because of that.
The defense get one more score.
I'll say this. You can't let
I believe that.
hit you twice.
I believe that.
You got to go out and not try to get it
I
all
believe
back
that.
here in one play. Just
I believe that.
Offense.
I believe that. Oh!
And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Yeah.
Creating some space, getting just enough good.
You said that's why he got to go to bed.
47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And he throws
there you go. Before he leaves. Before he leaves.
He know which colored jerseys they're wearing.
No, he don't. Get in there.
Touchdown, Georgia.
There you go.
And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could any
there
worse.
You go.
Right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on. Makes its way all the way to the end zone.
I was trying to get it.
On the move.
I wanted to get that shit right before he went to bed.
And the returner goes down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity. Way too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
From the gun, the ground game. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it then? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier.
That was a live bet. He hit on a live bet with that.
Now all options on the table.
On the option.
Come on, 21.
At the 35, he's loose.
Yeah, go ahead, 11. Way to get him, 11.
And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing
21
up
slow.
yards along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking
That's
speed.
another bet.
He can't coach. You saw it on that one.
Nah, the defensive score, that should definitely had to be higher than 125. The score again for a 5th time, that had to be higher. Oh my God, 10. I tried to change to him.
But it's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job.
Oh, he weaved 2 people.
They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll throw it on 1st down. Into the end
Let's go.
zone.
Let's go.
Fires a bullet out.
Let's go.
It's picked off.
Let's go. Live bet. Live bet. He put in the live bet right now. He put in the live bet right now.
40. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown.
He put in another live bet.
Lining up for the PAT.
That shit had to be like plus 10K.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have interest in the one that just finished up. Northwestern was able to come away with the win as they have in Evanston so many times before. But
let's go, one more game.
Bumps along the way.
Offense hasn't played. I feel like offense hasn't played since the fucking opening of the second half.
Too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll throw it on 1st down.
Oh yeah.
To the right.
Go get that 9. I try to put him underneath, so trying to run him underneath so he can pick that off.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
Yeah.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And this defense is
over 300 yards passing, but none of that to the end zone. Come on now.
Great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard.
He got more yards passing than my team.
And that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Here comes the option.
What type of option is that?
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down.
Hell no.
Just needs something to get them going, some kind of spark.
And he breaks into the open.
Hell no.
Big gain on that one as he steps
his arm all wrapped up and he still pitched that?
No secret sauce, no tricking people.
Look at that. No way.
Got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
No way in hell.
Too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
They're looking to pass from the red zone.
I wanted him to fumble that so I could pick it up. I wanted him to fumble that so I could pick that shit up and run.
It's all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Makes the grab on the left. That completion will
let's go.
inside the 4, and the offense is...
We gotta make him turn that shit over.
This offense is gonna have to find more explosive plays, and it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's gonna have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today, but moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They gotta find a way to put them together, create some.
I know he was going for that. I know he was going for that. Bro, come on.
The pitch.
Come on, bro. And I had them play the running back. I'm not even lying. I had them play the running back. He was getting tackled by 3 people and still pitch that shit.
It's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle.
Look, 10 was trying. Bro, why would everybody run to the quarterback? I told them play the fucking running back.
Get in for the touchdown. Bringing it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
Lost all the money you won tonight. Damn.
First down here for the offense.
Let me see some 13. Let me see some 13. Nope.
They're bringing heat.
Out
of the pocket.
Time out. 13, bro. Why are you running straight into him?
The timeout stops the clock with 10
like that's a serious question. Why are you running straight into him?
Find one that works this time on second down from the 7.
Who gonna be open? X.
He's looking to throw.
Let's cover 4. Show me your arm. Show me your arm.
High down the left side.
13.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
After this, it'll be a wrap. These corners going to give these receivers some space. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quarterback moving. He's not afraid to go deep.
Hold on to it. I should just bomb that shit. Let's go. Defense scored. Hella time. All my defenders better be 99s after this game. From all that EXP. Come on, 3 picks, 2 touchdowns.
Every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know.
He got to be a star after this. I don't even know if he is a star.
For your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Get off me.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they
7 picks.
Just domination from.
I don't like this, bro. Too many fucking picks.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.
I like this. I don't mind that. 14 for 23. I don't mind that for almost 200 and 2 touchdowns. I don't mind that. 3 picks is disgusting. Way to do your thing, though. Way to do your thing on the feet. Way to do your thing. Let's go. Let's take a look at the defense. Oh my goodness, he got 3. He's not a star yet. He got 1. He got 1. He got a tutty. He got a tutty. He got a tutty. He got a tutty. Look at this. Look at this freshman, man. A freshman, 88 overall quarterback. Beast. Beast. Let's get it. Who do we play next, man? I have to just get used to. We're a slow team. We're slow. We don't have speed. We got a little bit of speed, but we don't got speed like that. I have to just get used to us. We just slow, bro. We ain't going to fucking stretch the field, make big plays. We got South Carolina next. We ain't going to make big plays. We ain't going to stretch the field, anything crazy. We slow. We going nickel and dime. Dump. Truck our way down the field. We ain't going down the field fast. Look at George Lucky, man. I gotta look. I gotta look at this guy's schedule, man. Oh, he got a. Yeah, we was bringing him up. We was bringing him up. We was bringing him up too. Him too. His senior year. 93. Look at that. And he's fast, man. He's fast. And he's fast too. No, we didn't bring him. We had him. I left this motherfucker stacked. Wait, let me see. He played this one. Smacked him. This guy just doing his thing. Tweaking. All right. On to the next. Who do we got next?